I hope this stream is working right now. I've just been trying to stream and it went unlisted, which is very annoying. But we shall see if this works right now. Am I live? I'm apparently not live. Unless I'm live now. Or am I still unlisted? Public. Save. What should I call a stream? Let's restore Doctor Who clip stream. There we go. That should work, shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. So you can see how much of a delay there is. Okay, let's begin. So here I have the video, which is it's from the DVD. It's Surviving William Hartnell 8mm clips. I think it's from the Lost in Time box set, maybe. And you can see this clip here is one I remastered the other day. Sounds like a French horn. This is the final clip. Beep, or like a bus horn or something. Get out the road. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so this has been remastered using loads of different techniques. First of all, it's been denoised with Neat Video Denoiser. Then it was deflickered with Flicker Free. And then it was run through both Topaz, what's it called? The Topaz Video Enhance AI and Remini Video Enhance for the face. And then I've stitched it all together and run it through Dane app, which is used to interpolate a higher frame rate, changing it from 9 frames per second to 25. Well, it's actually 9 to 36, and then I've downsampled it to 25 because it can only do multiples. So yeah. And a lot of there's some warping because the screen, I've warped it out and I've adjusted the contrast and stuff. So there's that. So I tried doing this clip, but it didn't work that well. What happened was I tried remastering it and then you can't see the face and the interpolation didn't work well with it. I don't know if that's what he's saying as well. It doesn't seem to fit. But so anyway, I tried that and it didn't work well. So next thing, let's hope we can trust the physician. I'm not sure should I do that clip? I'm trying to decide what clip to remaster for this little session. Let's hope we can trust the physician. What I could do here is I could do some deep fakes to try and make his extend the audio so then he says the whole line. That could be interesting. Let's hope we can trust the physician. Because what I'd do is I'd get his face from this point here, or when he's speaking, and I'd record me saying, let's hope we can trust the physician. And then what I'd do is I would, in the same sort of position, so I could use this OBS. I can move this around. I can move my head to his, and try and match his mouth. Let's hope we can trust the physician. And then I'd use it's called face motion model, something like that, and I can use it to create a new face of him saying it. So I might do that. There's so many other clips though. That's it. That looks good. I might do that one actually, and I could do the other one because that's a whole line. I want to try and get a whole line done. Does she say yes? She doesn't say yes. I could try and make her say yes. Oh, and that. See, with a whole face, you can use Remini to really increase the quality. There's a lot of good. I might do that. I think that's cool. So now I'm just trying to see. Pressing I on the keyboard in some apps means you can create an endpoint, but with After Effects, for some reason is it a bracket? Or do you just have to press that button? Bracket? No. You just have to press the button. It would be cool to get these colorized as well. There we go. So, another thing is this footage is interlaced, but it's actually not, so I can turn that off, and that should help my quality a bit. I could change it to square pixels. I could change it to something else actually. Because it's all stretched out a little bit when it's like that, so I could change it to that, and I don't know if that's corrected enough. Yeah, I'll go with that. How's the chat going? Anyone here? 4 people watching apparently. Hi everyone. I'm remastering a Doctor Who clip if you've just joined me. Yeah. You'd think with 1,000 subscribers you get more people. Oh, there is. I talked too soon. Hello, Cade Fisher. Is that how you say your name? Yeah, I'm just remastering a little clip. So, this is the clip I've gone with. Now, one thing I'd like to do is separate the 2 clips, but you can see it's faded slightly. Like there's a transition in the middle. I wonder if I could try extracting, like cancelling it out. So before I start anything, I want to see if I can do that. So that would be cool if I could. So invert. And then sort of fade it. And it cancels it out. And then you have to use a contrast to... I haven't saved this project either yet. Wouldn't it be funny if this is a live stream and I just lose everything? I should save it. That did not work. try and... So the point of what I'm trying to do is to try and get rid of this double image. So if I move this one here, invert it, the trouble also is that it's slightly moved. It's a different frame. It's 2 frames. It's 2 fields in one, because it's an analog TV, which is 50 interlaced images per second, but it's a old analog TV, so it's displaying them both at the same time. This is an 8mm camera shooting at like roughly 9 frames per second, so it's capturing 2 image. Like, I'm pretty sure the top of the image is slightly ahead than the bottom. You can see that in some clips, but that's why you get this interlaced flicker. And then you get 2 frames at once because it's changed shot as it's transitioning. Oh, I've already. Here we go. Let's see that. You can do that, but it only works if it's exactly aligned. Like, okay, so say you have like a circle, and you have another circle off to the side. Well, I did try. I don't know how to explain. Like that. Like, you have a circle moving. This is a theory that I had with the Jon Pertwee episodes, because instead of looking like this, they look like that. They had a offset, and so the way to fix that would be say this is all you've got. This is the footage you've got. The way to fix that would be to use the previous frame, invert it, I'm pretty sure it's inverting. There is a way to... I might have forgotten how to do it. It might be because it's not got a black background. It's a transparent background. There was a way to do it. I'm going to just ignore that for now. I think I've forgotten. So let's just stick with 1 frame at the moment. Now it is 9 frames per second, so I could change this to 9. But I don't know if it would. Yeah, some frames are looped. Some frames might skip. So what I tend to do, what I did last time anyway, is I did the whole tedious method of just brute forcing it. So, and I'm not keeping track of my compositions, but that's 1 frame. 2nd frame. Oh. I need to have like background music, shouldn't I, for a stream? And then you have this frame, which I don't think is usable, to be honest. Which is a shame. But I think it is just this frame. So anyway, now I can move this all together. And then there is a way, keyframe assistance, sequence layer. Okay. Well, yeah, that's done the wrong way around. I could try and... Does this take longer than just moving it all? I don't know. There should be an easier way to flip everything around, but I don't think there is. How is everyone? Yeah, a lot of this isn't interesting, to be honest, because a lot of it is just tedious. Okay, and then animation, keyframe assistance, sequence layer, and it's all together. Lovely. Sounds terrible. So now this is just a 25 frames per second sequence with all the frames that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, let's save this. I've got a special folder that I'm going to save my second screen. Where is it? Z projects. Doctor Who. Surviving upscale. Barbara. There we go. Just call it that. And I shall render this out. I'm just going to keep it uncompressed in that folder, which I can now show you. I'm going to call this original Barb 1, I guess. Because there's two clips, isn't there? There's one of Hartnell, and I'm just going to call them both Barbara. So now I'm going to import that. So it's in Barbara, original Barb. And this is 9 frames per second. So it should last as long as this entire sequence. It might not be exactly 9, it might be 8. Yeah, let's delete that now, because we've got a uncompressed image, well, it's a video. Oh, that's good. Okay, so now this is going to be the audio. So I can disable that. I can even hide it. There we go. So now we've got the audio always in this comp. This is our original. I'll just call this original. We can remove all that. Right then. So first step I like to do is use the plugin Neat Video Reduce Noise, and then I can open this up and create a lovely sample of noise, and then it removes the noise. If we see this, I'm going to go back and see if there's more comments. Oh, thank you for the comment about power. So this is always a gamble because you don't want to remove too much noise that you start losing detail. Okay. Let's see that. And then we can see there's some what's it called? Flicker. So I've got the other software by Digital Anarchy. I can speak. The plugin by Digital Anarchy called Flicker Free, and I'm going to click TV and see how good that looks. Is this sequence 8? There we go. Let's just trim that. So now the trouble with Flicker Free is that it uses other frames to blend, I guess you could say. I'll just try and use... The trouble with detecting motion as well is that sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do. You want it to remove just the interlaced flicker, the flicker, without affecting anything else. That frame there needs... Yeah, that's good. Obviously, there's still a couple of frames where you can see a little bit of darkness, so I can try and brighten that up a little bit. That's the only trouble, is I'm going to be constantly trying to fight it. I would like to recreate the scene from the massacre. I'd like to do it as a deepfake. I'd like to hire 2 actors to perform it and then deepfake them. I think that's the next thing I'd love to do. Yeah. I don't think this is helping much. There's also a lot of little tiny bits of dust and scratches, which I will have to remove manually. Yeah. So what I think I should do is render this out and then open it in Photoshop to go frame by frame, removing dust and scratches. And that's someone at the door. Which does mean I have to end the stream, annoyingly. Because... Whoa! So, that's sad. But... Yeah. Yeah. That is annoying, but... yeah. I want to change it to full screen.